know that you've seen two.
Let's see. The first one, probably a no-go. This one, probably because it looks more moderate to me. I think I like that. The brown kills me, but
I told you, it's
the nature of
$2,000. $2,000 fixes that.
Now that we've been looking at motorhomes, I can see the appeal, the convenience with our lifestyle, and I have to get used to the smaller. The living space is a little bit smaller, I think. Is it?
I don't know that it's smaller. It just doesn't have the island and the high ceilings.
Yes, that part. Yes, the ceilings are lower. So.
But it's more open.
It's more, yeah, I guess so. I like the bathroom. It's bigger. And
just for perspective.
Yeah, that's what I got.
That's what you got?
What you got?
That could work for computer space. I like the fact that it's more open, but you definitely give up kitchen space for it. You go back here. The bedroom is actually bigger than the fifth wheel because you have room at the end of the bed.
I like it.
And then back here, this is what she's talking about with the bathroom. It's actually pretty nice, but that shower's kind of smallish. Not a deal breaker, but it's kind of smallish. Yeah, it's pretty decent. We'll have to go look at another one and see what we think.
So now this is the third one?
Fourth
one. I like the last one the most so far, just because the wood is more modern. It's upgraded. It looks, the lighting is good in there. The space, it opens up because it's a full wall slide. Is that?
Yep.
So yeah, it's a full one. Opens up really nice. The bathroom on the second one was my favorite one, but give or take, you can't have it all. Nope. So, as far as this one goes, it's just not as open, and yeah.
Okay.
So y'all, Jeff is here. I'm filming, you filming. He's getting ready to take it for a test drive.
He or we?
He, we, you. And we are in, what's the American Coach. We're going to see. We don't know what we're going to do yet, but we're checking it all out. Stay tuned.
Nice open floor plan with nice dark wood that makes up for it being brown. You just came to.
I think I want to do it. Switch. It feels adventurous. It feels it's gonna be just, I don't know, the only word I can come up with is adventurous. And we gotta switch to something. And if this feels good and this feels right, just getting ready to drive it and drive one, we'll go from there.
This wasn't supposed to be a tight one. Now they park there or break down there. Oh, you're good. You got that other lane you can use too. Beautiful.
There you go, babe. Look.
Beautifully done.
Driving a monster.
You are. You're doing good. And what I always tell people too, and you probably know this a little bit with your diesel, but a motorhome is going to be a little different. In terms of the throttle response, if you try and baby it, you're always going to be disappointed because you're not into that turbo. You're not using the power. When you just stomp it and let it do its thing, all right, then it's going to be using its power. And then once you get to speed, you'll just let off. Otherwise, people are too used to driving their car, which is fine. You don't just stomp it every time. Some do, but this will be just a little different. When you're accelerating, just get after it and let it do its thing.
This is the Cummins, right?
It is. Yep, 450 Cummins.
Hey, babe.
I like it. I think it'll probably take a good month or two to get comfortable and sit and relax to some degree. But I like the ride.
How's the driving it? You feeling less nervous?
Well, on the interstate, of course.
The easy
This is the
Easy part.
Whenever somebody asks me about how towing a fifth wheel is, I tell them it's hours and hours and hours of boredom punctuated by Seconds of sheer terror.
Yes, imagine me over in the passenger seat.
Yep. I said it's most of the time it's very boring.
Yeah.
Uneventful.
Yeah.
But then something will happen.
Well,
You'll have a GPS incident. You'll have another driver incident.
yeah, it's hard turning and stuff, and when the GPS take you the wrong way, pulling a fifth wheel, it's like, well, I can't take that turn.
Well, that's one downside of a motorhome if you've got a tow is you can't back up.
Right.
Take a week to figure out.
Oh, where you like to sit in it?
I'm loving the engine brake. It's better than the truck.
That's on low.
I haven't used the brakes at all. I like it. It's a good driving experience.
Good.
I'm sold.
Another turn, like a champ. Good job, babe.
I think you could drive it, Candace.
We'll see about that.
A couple day driving school and you'd be a pro.
Yep. Very doable.
Yeah, if you let me drive.
Oh, let's drive.
Well, heading on back.
And whenever you get a chance, Jeff will have you get in the right lane.
Okay.
No hurry. Probably got a mile and a half yet.
All right, y'all. So we are taking a moment to wrap up our motorhome tour that we did at Midway RV.
Yep.
Midway RV. In
Michigan.
Grand Rapids, Michigan. As you can see, we no longer in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We just, life happened, got busy, and with multiple things for the holiday, so we just wanted to come back and review our time with Midway RV. So, Jeff, take it away.
So while we're at Midway RV, we worked with Kyle, who appeared to be a great salesman.
He was awesome.
He knew what he was talking about. He had answers to our questions without having to look it up. He wasn't pushy, and he did a really good job showing us the units. One of the things you'll run into when we go to RV dealers is that there's a lot of salesmen that don't know anything about RVs whatsoever, and it's not very helpful as you're looking. So that was a welcome change. So we looked at 3 coaches there. We looked at a country coach. We looked at a Newmar. I think it was a Dutch Star. I can't remember if it was a Dutch Star. It was like the Newmar mid-level
What was my favorite?
coach. And then we looked at the American
So it was 4.
Tradition.
It was 4. Or was it 3? Should see all this while you do your
Yeah.
vlogs and keep up.
There was 4. There were 4. We looked at a Monaco as well.
Yep.
So we looked at
I know a little more
a
this
Monaco,
Him.
a Newmar, a country coach, and an American Tradition.
Yes.
The American Tradition was the newest.
Was
The
that my
country
favorite?
coach. Yep.
Yep.
The country coach was the most expensive. Out of all of them, Candace liked the American coach, and that's
Yep.
the one that we actually did test drive on.
Yep. And you'll see the video of that back there.
There'll be video of it, and you see pictures of it. Candace liked that one because of the full wall slide
Yes.
and how open it was.
Cam.
And if you hear in the background, our dog has just decided
As
to
soon
play
as you
bones.
start video, every time.
So, we like the American coach because of full wall slide, which has sent us down that direction
Yeah.
as far as looking at floor plans. He's 10 years old, and he just decided he wanted to be a puppy just now,
Yep.
while we're on the camera. So, we're continuing to look for the perfect floor plan. The reason why we didn't go with that coach right then and there as well, we've only looked at 4 or 5. It's the only one we've driven, and it's not a perfect floor plan. While it's nice and open, it sacrifices a lot with closet space. It barely has any closet space just because of the way the floor plan is. So we're going to keep looking. We've got our eye on some other ones. Chiefly right now, the one that's probably the most closest, you like that? Probably the one that's the closest to what we're looking for is either the Newmar Ventana or Newmar Dutch Star 4369 floor plan. If you're interested in what we're interested in, that's what we're looking at. However, there's not a whole lot of them on the used market, and they are kind of pricey at the moment. So I'm not sure that's where we're going to end up going. What do you think?
I really liked it, that American.
Yeah, she liked the American.
I liked it. Just to give a little spiel of my review for it. It's because, like you said, the wall slide, it looked really huge. I'm kind of nervous changing to the motorhome just because of like the ceiling height and not feeling as homey. So I felt like the long wall slide, or what's the cover? full wall slide will make it feel much open. So, and I just liked it, the core in there. The size of the bathroom was great. Only thing that I didn't like that it didn't have the like workstation at the front and the passenger side, and they didn't have one that came up from over the side on your, like your hip area. They didn't have a little desk there either. So that's going to be important for me because I do a lot of work. We both work online, so I need to be able to have that if I'm going to sit up front when he's driving, because he'll be doing most of the driving. But I need to be able to train my clients, coach my clients, and I need a desk. So that was it. But I can see us moving into a motorhome because it's going to be more convenient, very comfortable. Driving in the truck for hours on end is very uncomfortable, and we do a lot of moving around once we get back out west, which I'm looking forward to. Hopefully after June, so yep. July, August time frame, heading back out north or west. So yeah, I'm looking forward to us finding one. Jeff is very thorough. I know he'll find the perfect one for us. May not be perfect because nothing is really perfect, but it'll be the right one for us. And yeah, that's like that.
Yeah, so to elaborate a little bit more on what she's talking about, the actual driving experience, I have 2 dogs, and we have a crew cab truck, and Candace brings an office. She brings an office to the truck when we're driving. Yeah. So between the dogs and her office, it becomes very crowded in this truck, and we're moving back and forth. And we don't really like that much.
He said I'm crowding him.
The ride comfort in the motorhome versus the dually towing the fifth wheel is 180 degrees out. It's way better. It's way more comfortable. Sure. That dually I don't care. Anybody that says they don't feel a trailer behind them is lying, and anybody that says an F350 dually is a great ride is also lying. There's no such thing. The motorhome was super comfortable driving down the road. So yeah, it was way better ride.
He did a good job too for the first time.
So that's one of the things we're looking at as well. And then the convenience of having the built-in generator with a 150-gallon fuel tank, the higher capacity water tanks and waste tanks, and the ability to have 8,000 to 10,000 pounds of cargo versus 3,000 pounds of cargo, which is about the most you get on most fifth wheels. Yeah. So it gives you a lot more capability than the fifth wheel does. So those are all the things that are factoring into our decision to go with the motorhome versus the fifth wheel. Mm. We will miss some of the things about the fifth wheel. Probably the biggest thing we'll miss is the kitchen.
The kitchen is so different.
The kitchens in motorhomes, by and large, are not very good. Our kitchen in this fifth wheel is awesome. It's better than most small apartments. Mm-hmm. Better than some homes, actually. It's a good kitchen. So we will miss that, but I think overall, the positives are going to outweigh the negatives. Yeah. Until, of course, an engine blows up and we have to spend a small fortune to get that repaired. Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't happen to us, though. Right. But that's one of the biggest downsides of a motorhome is the cost of catastrophic failure. Oh. So anyways, we also looked at 2 other used, personally owned coaches on the way home. We looked at a Tiffin and another American coach, and neither one of them worked for us. Mm-hmm. But we do like the fact that Tiffins have a decent-sized dash for working in, and they've got a computer workstation. So, in a perfect world, we'd be able to blend a couple factors together from one manufacturer to the next and get the perfect coach. But I don't think that's going to happen. Yep,
we'll have to make a compromise somewhere.
Yep. So stay tuned for our motorhome hunting adventure.
Yeah, I guess that's it, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
So thank y'all for watching. Any questions about any motorhome stuff? Or anything you can tell us and help us out with our search. Share that. Let us know. We love to hear that. We love getting responses back and comments and all that jazz. So yeah, do that. And thank you for watching. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe to our channel. And of course, give us a thumbs up. And we'll see you in the next vlog. Take care, y'all.
All right, thank you.
Bye.